Could a major financial shift be coming? Are Americans on the verge of receiving unexpected payments? A new idea, called the Doge dividend, is making headlines and shaking up Washington. Supporters claim it will return money directly to the public, while critics say it's just political talk. Even Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell was asked about it, but his response left more questions than answers. What's really going on? And could this actually affect you? Stay with me until the end because I'll break everything down, explain how this plan might work, and reveal the real chances of this happening. And if you want to stay informed on major financial news, hit that subscribe button now. Let's dive in. What is the Doge dividend and why is everyone talking about it? Imagine if instead of the government using extra funds for new programs, they simply return that money to taxpayer. Sounds surprising, right? That's the idea behind the Doge dividend. A plan to give money directly back to the public instead of spending it elsewhere. Supporters, including Donald Trump and Elon Musk, said this is a way to return savings from government programs that cut wasteful spending. Unlike traditional stimulus checks, this isn't about creating new debt, it's about redistributing money that has already been saved. But here's the thing, there's no official law yet. Some sources suggest a bill is coming soon, but others believe it may never happen. So why are people taking this so seriously? Keep watching because the next part will surprise you. Why Jerome Powell's response is raising eyebrows. During a recent Federal Reserve meeting, Chairman Jerome Powell was asked directly about the Doge dividend. His response? He refused to comment. Now, this might not sound like much, but here's why it's a big deal. If this plan was completely unrealistic, he could have dismissed it immediately. Instead, he avoided answering, making people wonder if something is happening behind the scenes. Could the government actually be preparing for a major financial shift? Powell's silence only fuels speculation. And here's something even bigger. Some experts believe a major announcement could be coming soon. But how would this actually work? Keep watching. How would the Doge dividend work? If this plan moves forward, it could be one of the biggest taxpayer refunds ever. But how would it actually work? Here's a simple breakdown. Finding extra government money. Auditors check for unused or misallocated funds from various government programs, setting up a public fund instead of using these funds for new government projects. They are set aside specifically for taxpayers. Direct payments, the money is sent straight to citizens' bank accounts as a refund. But here's the catch, not everyone supports this plan. In fact, there's already resistance from some politicians. Who supports it and who's trying to stop it? This plan has some big names backing it. Donald Trump believes that when the government saves money, it should be given back to the people. Elon Musk supports the idea of reducing wasteful government spending and putting money into the hands of the public. Fiscal conservative said this is a responsible way to give taxpayers direct financial relief. But not everyone agrees. Some people are fighting to block it. Congressional leaders, some argue that extra money should go towards paying off national debt instead. Traditional economists worry that returning large sums of money could cause unintended economic effects. Big government supporters want the government to control how extra funds are used rather than distributing them directly. This debate is heating up and it's not slowing down anytime soon. Could this usually happen? Let's break it down. Could this really become a reality? A lot of financial ideas sounds great, but they never actually happen. So what are the real chances of the Doge dividend becoming law? There are three possible ways this could move forward. Congress approves the bill. Lawmakers could vote to pass the Doge dividend, making it official. Trump uses executive power. If re-elected, Trump could sign an order to implement it without waiting for Congress. States create their own versions. Some states might start their own taxpayer refund program first, but here's the shocking part. Some sources say an announcement could come before the next election. Now the big question is, will the public push for it? If enough people support it, Congress might have no choice but to act? Drop a comment below. Do you think this money should go back to taxpayer or be used elsewhere? What could this mean for you? If this happens, it could set a new precedent, meaning whenever the government saves money, it must be returned to taxpayers. But if it fails, it could lead to more government control over how extra funds are spent, with no direct benefits to citizens. So what should you do? Stay informed. The story is developing fast, and things could change overnight. Make your voice heard. Lawmakers listen when the public demands action. Subscribe and share if you found this video helpful. Hit the subscribe button to stay updated. Now, let's get real. Do you think this will actually happen? Or is it just another political promise? Could this be bigger than a stimulus check? Many people are comparing the DOGE dividend to past stimulus checks, but there's a huge difference. This isn't about new government spending. Stimulus checks in the past came from borrowing money and increasing national debt. The DOGE dividend, on the other hand, is about using money that has already been collected and saved. This means no need to print new money, no massive increase in debt, more transparency in government spending. That's why some believe this could set a new standard for how taxpayer money is handled. But here's something shocking. Some insiders claim certain politicians don't want this to happen because it gives power back to the people instead of the government. The question is, will the public push back hard enough to make this a reality? What you can do right now. This issue is moving fast, and there's a real chance we'll see major updates in the coming weeks. So what can you do to stay ahead? Subscribe to this channel. We'll keep you updated as soon as more details come out. Share this video. The more people know about this, the harder it is for politicians to ignore. Comment below. Do you think the DOGE dividend is a good idea? Or do you think it's unrealistic? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's start the conversation. Thanks for watching.